Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I have essentially part 2 of my temu haul. Basically, my next part of my order had came in and it got divided. I had made all these things at one time, then I got them for some reason. Not for some reason, they do this a lot. Instead of shipping everything at once, they separated it up. So, as you know, I actually filmed that video yesterday, but I don't know if it's up yet. But I got in like a little case to put in my fake nails that I make my press-ons and a little silicone mold. And then today I got some items. I just got 2 more items, and then so now the remainder, all the other remainder of my order should be all together, and I should get it soon, in the next couple days maybe. I don't know, sometimes it's hard with Shein because sometimes when you like go and look, it tells you like everything's tracked really well, you know, it's be like it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's delivered. And then sometimes it'll be like it's here, it's here, it left here and is awaiting here, and then all of a sudden it's at your house. So yeah, because that's what happened with the one yesterday, was that it was still telling me, it had just told me it cleared customs and it hadn't updated in like a day or two, which is normal, and then it was all of a sudden at my house. The other one, this one was actually really good. This one said it's here, it should be delivered on Friday, and then today's Thursday, it got delivered today. So it did come a day early, which is awesome. And then the one that's still currently, you know, not here yet, that's still currently being delivered, it said it was here, it was at LAX, and it left there like a day or two ago, and it hasn't updated yet. So, but again, that's normal. So I'm hoping I'll probably get it. Today's Thursday. I don't think I'll get it tomorrow or Saturday, so I'm assuming, and I know I won't get it Monday because Monday's a holiday, so I'm thinking Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime next week is like what I'm thinking. Anyway, what I got is I got some more of these stands. So this is I got a 3-layer one. I know it's showing a 7-tiered one, obviously, but it says 3-layer and it's in a smaller box. And then I did get a 7-layer one, which just has a 7 on it. So I'm gonna open these really quick so I can show you guys. I'll probably only open the 3 one, but I wanted to show these now instead of waiting till I got to the other items, because well, like I said in yesterday's video when I showed off the holder, you know, I wanted to get it set up so I could get stuff put away in that, but I want to get this set up so I can get stuff situated. I really like these particular holders. They are really nice, and they're pretty easy to put together. I haven't bought any of the bigger ones before. I've only bought like the 3-tiered ones, but it comes with these. These are just the stands, and so I really like how like compact this is, because this is how tall it is. It's how, you know, this is how wide it is, you know, tall, wide, you know. They're pretty small and compact, which I like, and they fit on my dresser in front of my nail polish rack perfectly. And depending on the bottles, this can hold anywhere between, depending on the bottles, can hold about anywhere between like 12 to 13 bottles. So 3 shelves ain't bad. And here are the shelves. And then of course you just adhere them right there. So those are pretty cool. And you know, the 7-tiered one is the same thing, but just with 7 shelves. I do want to make sure it is all, you know, fine in there. I want to make sure we can But I want to say, I'm trying to remember how much these were. The 7-tiered one is more expensive, but I cannot remember how much it was. I think the 3-tiered one was like $5 or $6. I think this one obviously was more. So for the 7-tiered one, it's obviously going to be taller and longer. Or wider, I guess, rather. But so this is for the 7. And just for comparison, now, I mean, the shelves are the same length. Just, it's, you know, so this is the 3 and this is the 7. So it's like, you know, and then of course I got all of my little shelves. I'm just opening this honestly, because I kind of wanted to see how big this is. That's not bad. And you know, like I said, with my 3-tiered ones, like I said, I was able to get, you know, 12, 13, depending on the bottles, you know, you can get a good 13 up there sometimes, depending. So that's a lot. And yeah, these are the same. This is from the 7, this is from the 3. They are the same size. I thought they were, like, I was almost positive that they were, but I wanted to double check. So I like this, and I love how these come so, like, packaged so nice. I'd gotten my first couple from, I think I might have gotten, because I have 3 more of, no, do I have 3 or do I only have 2? No, I have 2 3-tiered ones, and I got those originally off of Temu, and then I have like a gem holder thing that's supposed to be like for jewelry that I also got off of Temu, but I don't use Temu anymore. So I deleted it and everything. I don't use it. So, but you can get these off of Shein and maybe AliExpress. I think I've seen them on AliExpress, but I know you can get them on Shein because that's where I got these ones. And they are the exact same, and they are the same quality. Before, like, the tariffs and everything, I think they were cheaper on Temu, but after, I think now they're about the same price, if not more expensive on Temu. So I would get them off Shein. And like I said, they're really easy to, you know, put together. You just, you know, make sure you have your thing, and then you just slide it in, and it'll like click into place. You do have to be careful though, because there's always, you got to make sure you have it the right amount, and then there's always one that's wonky. I think it's easier to take all 3, do one side, and then do the other side. There's always one shelf though, always one shelf that doesn't want to like lock in, so you got to kind of push kind of hard, and always feels like you're gonna break it. And then even then, there's always one that, even though it does go all the way down and locks in place, it like comes off way easy. So you gotta be really careful when you move them and do all that stuff. So I recommend these. Like I said, I got them off Shein. I remember the 3-tiered one being like I said, like $5 or $6. The 7-tiered one was definitely more expensive. I think it was like over 10. I want to say like 12 maybe. Maybe even, I don't think it was 15. I think it was around 12. But they might have listings for it even cheaper, which is cool, because I know that also it depends sometimes. But yeah, so that is that. This is part 2 of my video. I highly recommend these shelves. They are awesome. They hold a ton, and they are sturdy if you get them in there properly. And especially the 3-tiered ones, like I said, if you need something that's not super tall, and I do think they have, I've seen 2-tiered ones, 3-tiered ones, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I don't think I've ever seen one that went above 7 shelves. But I have seen some go as low as 2, and then they also have a 4-tiered shelf. but the 3-tiered shelf for where I put mine is actually like the perfect height. So yeah, that is my video. And yeah, I hope I have the rest of my not AliExpress, Shein haul soon. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.